Let's adjust the camera for a little bit. There we go. Hello! We have arrived on YouTube once again. It's why is my chair all squeaky? I don't know. So we are live both on YouTube and on Instagram. So again, after like 2 weeks ago, I've decided to jazz things up a bit and just try do it again. Now, I apologize for not being active last week because things happened, which I don't want to go into detail much, but we're glad that we're back. And not only that, we reached 600 subscribers and we reached our 100th video. Woo! So a double celebration all around. But then, where is DK when you need him? Because DK, I need to have a few words with him because DK! Yay on YouTube! DK! DK, I was just going to say that congratulations on the 500 subscribers again, because yes, you've also hit a milestone, which is fantabulous. Woo! But oh my goodness, it's been really, really exciting. It's a good day all around. It's a good day. I've got no one on my Instagram account, which is a bit. Instagram's feeling a bit of a lonesome, really. I've actually used the history one this time, not my big main YouTube one, really, just for a tryout. But I have a feeling since I wasn't live last time, well, not live last time, live last week, it might not go be as busy as imagined, but it's okay. First, it was 600 for this channel, then 500 on mine. It was less than 24 hours. Exactly, DK, exactly. And by the way, that's DK on YouTube, not Instagram. And DK, do not be a double agent again on both Instagram and YouTube. I'm watching you. I'm really watching you. Or is that karate chop? Whatcha? Oh my goodness, but it's great to see everyone again. Dan, Satnav Dan, how are you? Satnav Dan on YouTube. Evening says, how are you doing? I am very well, thank you, Dan. How are you? It's been like a really long time. Oh, bow! That's right, DK on YouTube. Pow! Bow! But it's been really, really good fun. I definitely think it's definitely good fun. Oh, I have a feeling no one's going to turn up on my Instagram, on the ship's Instagram. Oh, boo, that's sad. So, what should I do? Should I keep going with that, or should I switch to my main channel one? What do you think? Shall we switch accounts on Instagram, or just keep it as it is? You guys decide. Right. So since we haven't been there for a long time, we'll just probably, I think, rather than just going on the doubles, like the whole celebration, really, because I want to play celebration music, but I'm afraid I'll get copyrighted. But instead, we'll probably focus on just having a chill, having a chit chat. And if we're lucky enough to get to the 1 minute mark, then maybe, just maybe, we might do a quiz. But I haven't really prepared anything. But I know DK said to me 2 weeks ago that he has. So, bestie, I am really relying on you. Dan, I'm doing great, thanks. Been busy several weeks working at the Easterly Lakeside Railway, but alas, I only have 2 days left. Oh no, are you leaving? Oh, Dan. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll come up with something. Thanks, DK. You legend. You legend. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's just there. Do you know what? I'm actually going to switch accounts really on Instagram because I don't think anyone's going to be turning up on the history one. So bear with me for 1 minute. There we go. And then we'll switch accounts for a little bit and then we'll just see how we go. There we go. So we'll just see whether the connections come off or not. And DK, do not be a double agent this time, please. Hi, everyone. So I decided to go live on my history YouTube account, but it didn't really work well. So I decided to go live again, like I did on YouTube for a few weeks ago. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things. There we go. We've got new people in. Hi, Jolie. Hi, it's Dale Stark. How are you both? Hello, stranger. Well, hello yourself, Adelic on Instagram. Hello. Hi. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Satnav Dan on YouTube. I don't want to leave, but I have no choice, sadly. The contract was only for the summer holidays. It's the second year in the row I've done it, so I must have done something right. So, yeah, at least that is something. It's very special because you cannot go wrong with that, really. I haven't seen you live forever. It's Del Stark. Oh, yeah. I mean, it has been a long time, but like I said, I was doing. I was doing other stuff really, but I've decided to go live probably just elsewhere really, but it didn't work out, so I thought I might just go back to here really. But I'll keep promoting to do live Instagrams on my history YouTube channel because why not? But yeah. Oh, hello, Jess from Biggest Fan Ever on YouTube. How are you? Hello, Historic Ships on YouTube. How are you doing? And by the way, guys, so this is just a heads up for both of you. So for those who are watching on YouTube right now, and for those who are watching on the Instagram right now, bear in mind, I will go back and forth between each one really. So if I don't see your comments at all, I do apologize. I will try and look at them as much as I can, but since I'm going back and forth this way and left, I cannot guarantee that I'll see all of your comments, but I will do my best. I cannot guarantee, but I will do my best. And on Instagram, Jack has joined us. Hi, Jack. How are you? Why did I keep calling you Jake? I'm so sorry. Oh well, I guess it's going to be a very quiet night tonight, really. But yeah, never mind. Mm. So, apart and also, Stan, what's everyone been doing lately? What's the exciting goss? I would love to know what you've been up to last weekend or early this week. Jack on Instagram says, "Okay, no worries. Thanks, Jack. Thank you." Biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube. Do you know what the museum did say for the Britannic Slipway? Oh, I know which one you mean. Alas, I don't have a response at all. I don't have a response at all, really, unless they published something on their social media. I don't know, but I don't think I've got a response. I don't think it's likely I'll get a response, but we'll just see. Historic Ships on YouTube. I'm all right, thanks. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, I'm so glad to hear everybody's well, really. But I wonder. And I mean, it's one of those things where you try to get like everything all sorted, but you just think of doing something, but you don't really want to the plan. You just want to go with flow. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, I just had a little bit of a burp. Yeah. Okay. Biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube. I'm so excited for a Britannic month. Oh, you mean Britannic month? Yes, it is quite exciting. It's not for quite a while, but I have a few ideas in mind. But it's going to be it's good. Some is going to be in the works, some of it's not. But it's just like really one of those things that it'll just go swimmingly. Hopefully it will be all right, but I don't really know yet for sure. But yeah, but I definitely have some ideas in mind. I know I'm doing one Britannic video, which is going to be around October time. I haven't gotten to the process of editing yet, but maybe probably soon. But I know it's about the Britannic Boy Scouts. Now, Jake's told me this one, which I didn't know about, but I'm really excited. So I'm really excited to share with you because I'd never heard of that story before, but now I have. I thought, okay, let's make it into a video. So I just finished writing the script for it. I'm just waiting to hear back from someone to narrate, and then we'll just probably see how we go from there, really. But I'm really, really excited. Hi, Blue on YouTube. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, and on Instagram, Megan joined. Hello, and Claude joined. Hello, how are you guys doing? Jack on Instagram says, I was at a friend's wedding last weekend. At least I can reuse the suit for my appearance on Mason's Doctor Who podcast episodes. Really? That is awesome. How was the wedding? And Blue says, hello, Blue. How are you? Our biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube. I think Titanic's enemy ship is the SS Californian, and the Britannic's enemy ship is the Aquitania. Really? You think the Aquitania is the enemy ship of the Britannic? That's really, really odd. Why do you think that? Biggest Britannic fan? I'm actually quite curious. Oh my goodness. There's never a dull moment here. There's never a dull moment. Oh, why Dust DK on YouTube. Why do the Aquitania that dirty? Yeah, exactly. Why is it so dirty? Why is it so dirty? Oh, one of life's greatest mysteries. But I definitely need to have an answer for that one at some point, I think. Aquitania was supposed to go the voyage where the Britannic go, but the Aquitania was damaged by a storm. Yes, that is right. But what I don't know why you said it was an enemy ship. It made just quite curious. Tyler, hello, Tyler. How are you? Um, Dan says, enemy of the Britannic surely is U-73 that planted the mine. Yes, that's what I was thinking. But I don't understand why an enemy ship is an enemy ship, really. I mean, I get that there are some things that I hang on. Let me just put um thing over there. Maybe that you can see better. Now, I don't know if anyone can see me okay, but I think I probably might do like them together so that I could see it okay. So Instagram, I don't know if you're still there, but hopefully you can see me okay. And hopefully on YouTube you can still see me okay too. Jack on Instagram says, I got the 1954 Disney adaptation of Julia Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I sent you a D flat or Disneyland episode on the defunct Disneyland attraction based on it. Oh, okay. Oh, Defunct Land. Okay, that's a YouTube channel, right? I'm just quite curious, but I think I'll have a look at it. If not, please send it again, Jack. I will definitely look at that. Hello, Victor on Instagram. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Historic ships on YouTube. So that could mean that the Aquitania should have sunk, not the Britannic, if the Aquitania wasn't damaged by the storm. Well, that's a possible thing. That could be a debate night idea, actually. Mr. Jones on Instagram. How are you, Mr. Jones? And yeah, I definitely think it's interesting. What do you guys think? Do you really think there is such thing as an enemy ship between the Aquitania and the Britannic, or the Titanic or the Californian? I'm actually quite interested to know everyone's thoughts. Now, biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube actually brought it up. Jack on Instagram, maybe a history inside a nutshell video on the Nutculus could be on the cards. Nutculus. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I don't know. But I know it's Nautilus. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll keep that in mind, Jack. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm actually quite intrigued. So, where's the main man? Where is DK when you need him? Because you're gonna have to share your celebration too, because you just hit 500. So how did that come about? Let's hear your success story. I would love to hear that. Still here? Well, you have to fire away with your story, DK. Otherwise, I'm gonna time you out. I'm joking. Jack on Instagram says the Nautilus is the vessel from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh, okay, got you. Okay. Do you know what? I did a video on the Thunder Child from the War of the Worlds musical. So that is could be on the cards. So I'll definitely keep that in mind, Jack. Thank you. I might DK on YouTube says might do a video about it one day. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's definitely a really good idea. That I mean, I definitely would like to watch that. Historic ships, Britannic. Historic ships on YouTube. I think that was the same correction there. Titanic would be the Californian, but with the Britannic was just bad luck. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the auto correction. I get you now, Historic Brits. I really get you. Biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube. SS Californian didn't help Titanic survivors, and Aquitania was damaged by the storm. So Titanic may so Titanic, many people died, and Britannic did sank. Come on, Thunderchild! Yes, Dan. It's not coming out until October though, but I will keep you notified. On Instagram, Alice has joined. Hello, Alice. How are you? The main character of that book was called Captain Nemo. Jack on Instagram, you are right because that's the character that inspired Robert Ballard to do his career with the sea. And if he never saw the movie, he would never have found Titanic in the first place. So I guess that was meant to be. Blue on YouTube. Honestly, it's ridiculous that people believe that Gigantic was the original name for Britannic when Britannic didn't change its name and it has always been Britannic, that White Star Line named. Yeah, I agree with you actually. That's a really good point, Blue. And I know that it's oh, where's Jake when you need him? Because Jake is the main Britannic man. But I have to think of it on the top of my head because Britannic is wasn't actually named Britannic until in the final stages of construction, I think, because she was still named under the registered name of 433. And biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube says, no, Gigantic is not the real story. Yeah, that's right. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Alice on Instagram says, I'm good. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. Shannon on Instagram. Hello, Shannon. How are you? Now, people on Instagram, I just want to remind you, I'm doing a history video at the same time on YouTube. So I'm going live on YouTube at the same time. So I'm going to be in different angles. So I'll be back and forth, back and forth. But that doesn't mean I will ignore your comments. But if you have comments, I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. But I cannot guarantee I'll always see your comment. And the same goes to YouTube, but I will do my very best. But I'll probably do like as a repeat anyway, but especially for new fans. Hi, honey, how are you? I'm fine, thank you, Sharon. How are you? Jack says on Instagram, I did multiple accents and voices for my latest narration. Oh, fantastic, Jack. I definitely cannot. No, you actually did it, didn't you, on the Thomas Andrews and Captain Smith video? I still need to get around to it, but I'm almost there, but I'm still waiting for things to get in because there are some people who are planning to do illustrations for the video, and I'm still waiting for that. So it's going to be a long while yet, but fingers crossed we will get there. Fingers crossed. Oh, hello, Irony. Ioloni, how are you? Avita on Instagram says David Tennant's 60th anniversary returns. Yes, but the 60th anniversary episodes of Doctor Who are not going to be until November, I believe. I cannot believe it's been 60 years. I remember seeing the 50th anniversary on you, not on YouTube. I remember seeing the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who in the cinema, and oh boy, let me tell you, it was the best thing ever. Tyler on YouTube, I'm going to be honest, says you are looking really lovely. Oh, Tyler, thank you so much. That's really made my day. Thank you. Captain Alex on YouTube. Hello, Captain Alex. I think you just snuck in. Captain Alex says, "'Tis I who brings great news. I reached 200 subscribers." No, have you really, Captain Alex? Congratulations! Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. That's definitely amazing, Captain Alex. That is brilliant. Congratulations. So we got a 200 sub, a 500 sub, a 600 sub, and a 100 video. So best day ever. Oh, and Jack on Instagram says, I did a random groom show voice for some a reason. I'm narration ablipped. Okay, in the narration. Oh, okay, Jack. Okay. That's really interesting, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. So there's definitely big celebrations all around. Are we 19 minutes in? It feels like it's gone really slow today. I don't know why, but it might be less time on Instagram really, because I came on quite late anyway. But mm. So while we're on there, I'm almost done finishing videos for October, but can you guess which videos they are? Tyler says on YouTube, I've been stuck at 328 subs for a long time now. LOL. Oh, don't worry, Tyler. You will get there soon enough. It just takes a while, really, on YouTube. With YouTube, depending on what you do, it will take a while, but hopefully one day you'll reach your thing soon. That's like I said, I would say to people, or people say to me, never say never, because anything can happen. Historic ships on YouTube. I reached 1K a few months ago, and I never thought I would reach that milestone. Oh, congratulations, historic ships! That is absolutely amazing. Congratulations. When was that? Was that back in the summer when you said a few months ago? And how many people are on Instagram? Oh, there's only 2 people left on Instagram. Hey, James on Instagram, how are you? Oh, it's so good to see you, James. Now, James, bear in mind, I'm live on YouTube as well. So I'll be going back and forth, but I'll try to pick up your messages as soon as I can. But if not, I do apologize, but I will do my best. James on Instagram says, weather's been too hot today. I know, right? It was like 38 degrees. I mean, it was supposed to be 28, but then when I went to work in the car in the afternoon, it was like 38 degrees. That is crazy. Tyler says, I'm watching on here and Instagram. Tyler, are you playing double agent again? Oh, I have a feeling DK must have influenced you. I definitely think he has. DK, I'm going to have serious words with you later on. I'm really going to have very serious words. Nope, nope. Don't lie, DK. Ain't me. Okay. I'll take the surrender. I'll take the surrender. Historic ships on the YouTube saying it was 28 degrees here and I was melting. Yeah, it was literally really hot. It's gonna be like really, really hot for the next few days, really, I think. But I'm so not looking forward to it, especially with outside, because I know everyone's gonna be a little bit so and so with the heat. But I think the best thing to do, especially, and that includes with everybody, have some drinks, stay hydrated, wear a hat, wear sunglasses, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm looking like a cool cat here. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to do that. But also I oh no. No, actually, the other thing you've got to do is to put a hat on. Sorry, my apologies. I had a bit of a brain fart. But it's all right. Dan says I did the double agent thing earlier to Dan, that is really naughty. One more thing for that. I'm gonna have to stick to YouTube. James on Instagram. I wouldn't play my guitar to sing a cover song. Not now, but maybe next time. Okay, James. Okay. But what song are you planning to sing? Are you planning to sing like a recent one or a cover one from an old song? DK on YouTube. I swear to God, I didn't influence him to do that. Okay. I surrender all my words to you. I believe you now, DK. I believe you. Oh my goodness. But I know I was kidding about the double agent thing. Oh my gosh. Victor on Instagram. Yeah, I know, right? It is funny. Historic ships on YouTube. I'm going to have to go now. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care. See you later. Okay, historic ships, you take care and you have a very good week. Take care. Bye. And James on Instagram, a cover song, Seal. Seal. Okay, is Seal the name of the song, or is it the artist Seal? But it's good to hear and see that there are going to be a lot of cover songs. That is fantabulous. Mm. Sorry, it's really thirsty work when you're trying to talk and go live as well. There we go. Time's actually quite ticking. We're nearly 25 minutes in. That is blimey. We'll probably be less really on Instagram. Definitely plenty of water and hats. Oh, and sun cream. I forgot to put that on today. My face is so burnt. Haha, silly me. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's one of the worst nightmare things to happen, isn't it? It's just one of those things that you think it'll work out, but it won't. Blue on YouTube. In 28 degrees water or -2 Fahrenheit, you last 15 to 45 minutes. Second Officer Lightoller said that when he made contact with the water, it felt like 1,000 knives were stabbing him. Do you know what, Blue? That is a really good fact. I've never heard of the degrees or Fahrenheit in water before, but that is a really good fact. Thank you for sharing that. That's absolutely amazing. James on Instagram says, I'm going to cover Isaac. Chris Isaac, Wicked Games. Oh, Wicked Games is such a good song. Now I don't wanna fall in love. Ah, that's such a classic song. I don't know why I like that song. I haven't heard that one for a long, long time, but it's a good song. It's still a good song. But what's everyone's favorite song as well? Share your thoughts in the comments, both on Instagram and on YouTube. Everyone's favorite song. I definitely would love to learn more about that. Even some even sun cream doesn't always work. I used quite a bit on Sunday at the Bournemouth Air Festival, but I still got burnt on the back of my neck, says Dan on YouTube. Oh my goodness. You know, nothing is worse than that, really. I mean, I almost burnt my neck when I was putting the washer out today, but it's just one of those things. I send that song to you on live on Instagram next time. Yes, James, please do. If you do, let me know and I will try as soon as I can. On Instagram, here's Mark SW. Hey, Mark, how are you? Oh, and on YouTube, hello, Wild Dog. How are you? Oh, two people just saying hello at once. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh man, it's really crazy, but it's just like one of those things. Oh, how are you both? How are you, Wild Dog and Mark? Are you both keeping well? Oh, but my goodness, that's just crazy. That is really, really crazy. Oh my goodness. Even though it isn't now, it's still a bit hot. And do you always feel like that when you're trying to think of something, your brain always melts? James on YouTube, if we sort out dates, and let me know. Yes, yes, definitely, James, definitely. If we sort out dates and let me know, yeah, that would be great. Mark on Instagram says, very well, thanks. I just got back from London. What were you doing in London, Mark? Oh, that sounds exciting. Dan says, Satnav Dan says on YouTube, favorite song Radio Gaga by Queen. Fun fact, it would have been Freddie Mercury's birthday today. Yes, I think from what I understand, he was born in 1946, from what I can remember. And if he was born in 1946, he would have been 77, 78 today, from what I understand. You're correct on that. DK on YouTube. Woo! Yeah! I like that. I like that. Um, I only on Instagram. No, oh yeah, they're having to reapply sun cream throughout the day is a nightmare to remember. Favorite song, Rocket to the Moon by Runrick. Oh, I never heard of that one. Mark also says on Instagram, I was at Bunker 51. No way. Is that Bunker 51 as in the bunker that Winston Churchill was in during the Second World War? If it was, oh, I need to go back. I haven't been there for a while. James also says on Instagram, I know how to play some Wicked Game. So I know you play guitar. What chords do you have to use to play Wicked Game, James? I'm curious. Victor also on Instagram says Doctor Who Titanic. Yeah, classic Christmas episode with Kylie Minogue. You cannot go wrong with that. Oh my goodness. But what's everyone's favorite what's everyone's favorite Doctor Who episode? If you're a fan of Doctor Who, let me know in the comments what's your favorite Doctor Who episode. I definitely would love to hear that. Shane, hello Shane on YouTube. How are you? How was your day? It was really good, thank you. How was yours? And DK says, "Hi, Will." Will? is Shane Will or is Shane just Shane? Or is Will Wild Dog? You might have to back me up on, or not back me up. You're gonna have to help me on this one. I'm no good at names at the moment. I'm just no good at names. How are you? I'm good. I'm good, thanks. Wild Dog. How are you? Oh, I call you Wild Dog. It was Will. Oh, sorry, Wild Dog. Do you know what? I think it is Will. So, Wild Dog, I'm calling you Will from now on. Yeah, I definitely think it's that. Tyler Jones on YouTube. There's a show I sadly couldn't get into. Which show is that? And James on Instagram, BM and A and EM. So that's the chords on the guitar, by the way. BM, B major, and A and E major all the way through the song in simple chords. Nice, cool. I definitely would like to see that. Absolutely. Mark on Instagram, not quite. It's a complex where people come to do paintball, escape rooms, and laser battles. I went there for filming. Okay, interesting. Do you know what? I haven't done an escape room before. Always wanted to, but if I was going to do that, the escape room I want to do is either the Alice in Wonderland one or the Titanic one. I would definitely love to do these ones. I definitely will. I definitely think that'll be really good bits to do. Oh my goodness. But I think there was a Titanic escape room one time. I can't remember, but I definitely think there was one in there at one point. But I didn't really go. Need to go though if it's still back. Need to go. Gosh, I'm so thirsty. I'm not sure how long we were live on Instagram at the moment, but we are 31 minutes in on YouTube. That's a really good sign. Satnav Dan on YouTube, favorite episode through was Doomsday, where the Daleks and Cybermen meet for the first time. Didn't like the ending though. Voyage of the Damned is a close second. Really? How come is it a close second, Dan? I'm curious. Oh my goodness. I mean, I need to do a reaction episode to that at some point. And I mean, I might do it with the Discord group actually, especially since it's become like a controversial episode because of its like connection with the Titanic. I don't know. Should I really do that? I'm thinking about it, but it's been a long time since I've seen that episode. Oh my goodness, it's definitely been a long time. But Dan on YouTube said because Titanic's in it. Well, you can't go wrong, even if it's the spaceship Titanic. Mark on Instagram says favorite Doctor Who episodes: The Invasion, The Green Death, Resurrection of the Daleks, The Empty Child, and School Reunion. I like School Reunion. That was the best one. That was when I saw Sarah Jane Smith for the very first time. Oh, I love Elizabeth Sladen. I miss her though, because I remember when I was young, when I found out that she passed away, I had a tear in my eye because she was one of my favorite people on Doctor Who, really. And who doesn't didn't love the Sarah Jane Adventures? But fun fact, in the Sarah Jane Adventures, like the children's spin-off to Doctor Who, I actually know someone who was a relative of the actress who played Martha. That's a true story, but it's her brother, the younger brother, but he's a really lovely guy. I don't know what he's doing right now, but yeah, but hopefully we'll probably meet up soon at some point if we still keep in touch. But yeah, Shane on YouTube, if the lookout has seen the iceberg spin, I don't know what you mean by that, Shane, but okay, I'll go with that. Victor on Instagram says Doctor Who, the Queen Elizabeth tea cameo, The Day of the Doctor, best episode. Yeah, The Day of the Doctor was a good episode. I like The Day of the Doctor. But Hannah, who is Barbecue Cat here and on YouTube, and I, the other day we were watching I can't remember the episode's name, but it's the one, it's the Christmas episode where Donna and the Doctor meet for the very first time. And yeah, that's definitely for all I can remember. I can't remember the episode name, but I definitely know it was. We definitely watched it. It's definitely a classic episode, and that's why Catherine Tate and David Tennant make such a great comical team. I love that. Satnav Dan on YouTube. Several Doctor Who actors, including David Tennant, had roles in the 2015 reboot of Thunderbirds. Really? I did not know that. I think Mark on Instagram would love to know about that because Mark, he's actually a big Thunderbirds fan. He's definitely a big Birds fan. Mark on Instagram, going back to the escape rooms. Have you seen a YouTube channel called The Escape Night? It's like a crossover between Doctor Who and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yes, I've seen that actually. And you know what? It's been really really good because I follow the guy who runs Escape the Night, but I haven't seen that for a while. I definitely would love to do a game of that one day. Barry's here, Barry on YouTube. Barry True Crime. How are you? Lovely. Are you doing good? DK on YouTube, Q&A question sent. Thanks, DK. You're a ledge. We'll actually start the Q&A on the hour mark. Captain Alex on YouTube, since October comes to us, which ship would you like to be made into a horror game? Oh, that's a good question. I don't really know, but what does everyone think? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm leaving that question down to you, everybody. Oh, I don't know what happened, but I think I must touched my knee when the lights off and it slipped. Blue for real. Oh dear. Very hot. Just had a nap. Very on YouTube. Oh, bless you. Was the nap all right? And then also Barry says, "Hope you are well." Says, "I'm very well, thanks, hon. Feeling hot though. I mean, it's just been one of the most warmest days." But they don't call it an Indian summer for nothing. They really, really don't. Oh, speaking of, I might have to put the fan on a minute. I've got a window open, but it's not enough really. So I'm gonna have to turn my fan on once we finish the live stream, I think. But hey ho. It's just like one of those stuff, really. But yeah. Sorry, I'm really thirsty today. I don't know why I'm really thirsty, but I think it's just like one of those moments where you actually think it's just like there, really. But yeah, so Barry on YouTube. Oh, what do you think of my new logo? Do you know what, Barry? That looks amazing. I definitely think it's so much better than your old one. I'm not going to lie. I think this your new logo is the better one. Shane on YouTube. What happened to the first class HR? What happened to the first class HR? You mean human resources? I don't know. If it is human resources, I don't know. Hmm. That's really interesting. I'll have to look it up. Mark on Instagram, in the answer to the Thunderbird comment. Oh, Dan on YouTube. This is you. So you have to keep your ears open. And Mark says on Instagram, in answer to the Thunderbird comment, Jenna Coleman, David Tennant, Sylvester McCoy, and Peter Davidson were in a Thunderbirds remake. So you got all the Doctor Who gang on Thunderbirds remake. Oh, so you cannot go wrong with that. That's pretty cool. I love that. I absolutely love that. But what does everyone think? Do they prefer the reboot of Thunderbirds, or do they prefer the or the original? The original. That's what I was going to say. The original. Tyler on YouTube. I need to remake my YouTube logo. I stopped liking my current. Why is that, Tyler? I'm curious. And Berry True Crime on YouTube. My old one was designed by someone else, and we've fallen out. So I wanted to change it in case they demand I do. Oh, okay. But that looks really good though, Barry. I definitely like that one. Biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube. Can you make a video about George Pearman, the last living Britannic survivor? Well, I did mention him in the Britannic Scouts video, only briefly, but that's coming up in October. But I might have to see how I go, because if it's by popular demand, I'll do a separate video on him. But he led a very interesting life from what I understand. But it's definitely like a moving. Why do I keep slipping out in my chat? Maybe just sitting up will be a bit more straighter. There we go. That's definitely better. Tyler says on YouTube, my style just changed recently, but then again, my style changes a lot. LOL. Oh, I don't blame you. Satnav Dan on YouTube says, and Mark Gates. Mark Gates. Was he on Doctor Who as well? Biggest Britannic fan ever. Do you know 30 of the lives lost on Britannic, only 5 of them have graves and rest of them were lost at sea? I did not know that. Okay, please, if you can, I don't know if you're in my Discord, but if you are biggest Britannic fan ever, please send me the details. I would love to know about them. Dan on YouTube, I love the original and reboot equally. Not a fan of the live action film though. Yeah, I thought the live action film was okay. I did like it when I was young, but I'm not too sure about it now. Um, Mark on Instagram. I prefer the original, but the remake is a lot better than the 2004 movie. There's also a remake of Captain Scarlet. Really? When's that coming out? Or when was it out? And Alex, Captain Alex on YouTube says, I would pick my favorite ship, the HMHS Britannic, to be made into a horror game with the elements of physiological and visual fear. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense, but actually, it sounds quite a spooky one. Actually, definitely sounds very spooky. What do you think? Do you think it will be like the biggest parody and all that? But I don't know. A Discord fan. I have you on Discord. My name is Britannic. I sent you in the major. Yes, that I thought you were biggest Britannic cat fan ever. Thank you so much. I definitely will get to it as soon as I can. Satnav Dan on YouTube. New Captain Scarlet came out in 2005. Jerry Anderson was behind that, but he passed away before you could remake the Thunderbirds. Really? I did not know about that. That's really interesting. We suddenly gone from a celebration to talking about Captain Scarlet and the Thunderbirds. That's a cool stream, though. I like that. Mark on Instagram. The Scarlet remake was made in 2005. It was the last show Jerry Anderson made before he died in 2012. I was in 2012. Okay, interesting. That's really interesting. I didn't really know about this, guys. That's really, really cool. That's really cool. I don't know whether I should do the Q&A earlier before because it's really hot. So I don't know. I wanted to make it past like to the hour mark, but since it's really hot, and the heat's just a bit off. I don't know, should I do the Q&A early? What do you guys think? Should I do the Q&A earlier or should I do it on the hour mark? Let me know. Shane on YouTube. What happened to the first class grand Oh, you meant the grand staircase in the first class. Woof. Do you know what? I have absolutely no idea. Excuse me. I think it must have collapsed during the breakup, but I have to double check on that one and maybe do a video on that. If it's too hard, you could scrap the Q&A. No, I'm definitely not scrapping the Q&A, but I'm going to probably make everything just a little bit quicker this time. So I think with that, I will definitely do the Q&A, I think. We'll definitely start that early. DK, are you still here? Maybe early. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the Q&A now. So even though we're not at the hour mark yet, we are going to be doing the Q&A. Ooh. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions. That's we are going to be testing you guys' knowledge this time because the questions they're not that easy. They're really not that easy. So we're actually going to be doing that. So is everyone ready, steady, Freddy's? So put your thumbs up if you're still there. DK still there? Well done. And also biggest Britannic fan ever says, I really hate when people say only 30 people died. There are still lost alive. You could most not compared. He lost life on the Titanic first Britannic. I don't know what that means, but okay, I'll go with that. Biggest Britannic fan ever. Everyberry True Crime says Titanic. I think it was ripped from its foundations when the water piled in or up during the breakup. There we go. That is the answer you're looking for. Thanks, Barry. Oh, and Barry sends like little berries emojis. Right. Is everyone ready for quiz? Give a thumbs up when you're ready. Both on Instagram and on here on YouTube too. Well, if everyone's silent, we'll probably make a start. I think Instagram's a bit silent. What about YouTube? Oh, we're all silent? Okay. So this is how it's going to work. So we're going to answer. So for those who are new to the quizzes, DK says the Alf Grand Staircase was in the perverse zone where it got peeled away. Oh yeah, so it was in the middle of the ship during the breakup. Biggest pretender fan ever says, I mean, they don't almost say only 30 lives lost and stuff. Oh, I understand you now. Got you. I understand. Captain Alex says, ready. DK says on YouTube, I'll take the scores again. Thank you, DK. And Sean, we've got Sean joining us. Hi, Sean. How are you? Sean, you are just in time because we are doing the Q&A this time. Blue says Aquitania was the only four-funneled ship to serve in World War II. That is right. Yes, and I'm doing the ship on the Aquitania very soon. So DK, can you please put down biggest Britannic fan ever? Barry, Captain Alex, Shane, and Blue. If I missed anyone out, or I think that might be everyone. I think that might be everyone. And also on Instagram, can you please put Victor, Mark, and Sean? So I think we'll definitely be ready to steady go for that. Shane on YouTube, have you seen the Night to Remember movie in 1958? I have, and it is brilliant. I still love that one. Tyler, and also please put down Tyler as well, DK. Sorry, Tyler, you forgot. And then everyone says ready. Okay. Sean on Instagram says, I'm doing good. The hurricane wasn't bad. Oh yeah, you had the hurricane, didn't you? Yeah, how was everything all right? Yeah, because I had the word there was a hurricane down in Florida. Was everything all right? Okay. Anyway, so with that, we will begin. We'll begin the Q&A. Oh, hello. Hi. I think neurodivergent. Savan, how are you? Long time no see. Sean on Instagram, everything is fine. Oh, I'm so pleased. Right, okay. We are going to be starting on the Q&A. Sav, you just joined us at a good time. Would you like to take part in the Q&A quiz? And it'll be great to have you on board. Sav says, hey, says, and DK, I'm not staying that long. Just I want to stop by and say hi. Oh, no worries, Sean, but it's really great having you. Sav, would you like to stay for the Q&A? And yeah, I think once we've got the confirm, we are good to go. Captain Alex on YouTube says, I will do my best, but please bear it with my slow mind. Oh, no worries, Captain Alex. I mean, it's not a race, so just take your own time. Have a nice night. You too, Sean. Take care. Bye. Bye, Sean. But yeah, so I think anyway, we'll make a start. So we've got a warm-up question. So to get you guys in the very competitive mood. Warm-up question. What was the first four-funnel ship liner? So what was the first four, as in number 4, funnel liner? So I think it could be like an easy question. Biggest Britannic fan ever says Lusitania. No, it wasn't the Lusitania, but Lusitania ship did have 4 funnels, but it was a few years out. And there was an Instagram. Kaiser Wilhelm de Grosser, Captain Alex, well done. That's a point for you. Well done. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, well done. That is brilliant stuff. Okay, since we got the warm-up question, shall we begin the actual questions? I think we shall. Question 1. What was known as the White Star Line's first Titanic? What was known as the first White Star Line's first Titanic? Mark says the Olympic. No, sorry, Mark, that's wrong. Olympic, no, sorry, Berry, that's wrong either. The Tyler. The SS Tyler, you know what, Blue? You were spot on. Well done. That's a point for you. Well done. SS Atlantic, no, sorry, Tyler, it's not. I meant to put Titanic disaster, but I forgot about it. Oh, no worries, DK. But I know Blue knows anyway. Biggest Britannic fan ever says Titan. No, not Titan. Sorry. Oh, but well done, Blue. That's really good that you got it straight away. You're the only person that's answered it, really. Well done. Right, let's check on for question number 2 now. Question number 2. So this is quite of a recent question. Question number 2. What was the ship that was involved in the collision of the Empress of Ireland? What was the ship that was involved in the collision of the Empress of Ireland? But we got a clue. It's a video that was mentioned when we did a live stream video with Mike Brady himself from Oceanliner Designs. So that is a very big clue. SS Storland. Blue, you are right again. Well done. The SS Storland. Well done. So that's the hovercraft. Sorry, Barry, not the hovercraft. Wish it was. Shane says Titanic. No Titanic. Sorry. Biggest Britannic fan ever says I don't remember, but the Blue got the answer right. So well done, Blue. That's really good. Right. Okay. Question number 3. Who was the photographer that took the last known photograph of Captain Edward J. Smith looking down from the starboard side bridge wing? So, repeating the question, who was the photographer that took the last known photograph of Captain Edward J. Smith looking down from the starboard bridge wing? And that's a really big clue. Barry says on YouTube, my maritime knowledge is pants, so prepare for snarky answers from me. Oh, no worries, Barry, it's fine. I think once we get around to watching the videos a bit more, then you'll probably have like a think about it a bit more. But Blue, you were right again, and so was biggest Britannic fan ever. Well done, you guys. That's really cool. So that's a point for biggest Britannic fan ever because she actually commented the same time as Blue. So that is really, really good. Blue, well done. You're going to be the new maritime, Blue. I swear you are. Oh my goodness. DK, we're gonna have to say some maritime history in like later in the server later. Watch out because we've got a new contender. Right, okay. Question 4. Speaking of photographers, a Marconi operator for the Lusitania took the only known photograph of the Lusitania sinking, but unfortunately his camera would have been lost in the sinking along with the film. Who is this photographer? A Marconi operator for the Lusitania took the only known photograph of the Lusitania sinking, but unfortunately, his camera would have been lost in the sinking along with the film. Who is the photographer? And this is a clue because I did a video on that recently. Biggest Britannic fans ever says I don't know, but it's all right. That's it. I'm calling maritime history, says GK. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that would be so good. Captain Alex says, right, I have to catch up, but you are right. I will take my time. Oh, no worries at all. Oh, hello, Esme. How are you? Esme on Instagram. You're just in time because we are doing a Q&A quiz. David, Blue, well done. You've got it right again. Congratulations. Your motto's rise. Exactly, DK. Exactly. The rebels rise. Have some luck with an iPhone. Barry on YouTube. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, Blue, you got a fan from biggest Britannic fan ever. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Definitely, you've got an admirer as well. You have to watch out for that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A Maritime History 2.0. Booyah! Please about the Britannic. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, okay. Right. So, question 5. This sinking was called the Miracle of the Seas due to no casualties of this ship sinking off the coast of South Africa due to the brave, heroic acts of the musicians on board. What was the name of the ship? This sinking was called the Miracle of the Seas due to no casualties of this ship sinking off the coast of South Africa due to the brave heroic acts of the musicians on board. What was the name of the ship? And hiya, me wanted to come to make some new friends. Just want to say hello. Oh, no worries, Esme. I hope you're doing really well. So, oh, sure. Captain Alex, you are spot on. We could go with Oceanos or MTS Oceanos. We'll give you that point. Well done. And Blue, you got that one as well. So well done. Well done. So, right. Can we have some scores on the doors, please, DK? I think everyone's actually given up on Instagram. Carnival Miracle. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mark, but that's not it. Carnival Miracle. Do you know, is there a ship called Carnival Miracle? I'm actually quite curious. Is it true? Oh, that's quite curious actually. I'm definitely quite curious about that one. Hmm. We just had 12 people. We got 11 people with us. Oh, that's exciting. A few of us are active in the chat, but we've got 11 people. Hello to the 11 people. Oh, we got 9 on YouTube. Well, hello to the 9 people. Oh, well, never mind. Biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube says, "I know about the Oceanos, but I didn't know. She was that." DK on YouTube says, "Captain of that ship took a page out of Scatino's book, trying to coordinate rescue from land." And then DK was says, "Blue up by 5." Biggest Britannic fan ever at 1. Alex at 1. Everyone else at 0. Oh, and Satnav Dan says on YouTube, there is a carnival miracle, but she hasn't sunk. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. I might have to do the video on that next time. Right. Okay, so I don't think we were going to do a bonus question, but I don't think there's going to be a bonus question. So Blue is clearly the winner. Congratulations, Blue! That's an amazing job. Well done. I'm at the worst. It's Tyler. Oh, bless you. You're not worse. But I think in time you will get like the questions there. Let's go. I won. Woo woo! I mean, and bear in mind there is no prizes here, and anyone and it doesn't matter if you won or if you didn't win. It's the taking part that counts, and it's really good to have you always there be part of that. I wish it was about the Britannic. Maybe next time, maybe next week. You just never know. Tyler, you will be a great captain's prize. Oh, Alex, that's so kind of you. Oh, that's lovely. You'll be a great captain's promise. Oh, that's really lovely, Alex. DK on YouTube says, "I'll have to make them longer next time." Please do, DK, definitely. And Barry on YouTube says, "You can dive to the wreck of the Britannic." Actually, no. Well, you can, but you need to have permission from the Greek government, and it's not easy to do that. But so apparently there's an article I'm reading, but I think I need to do a video or look into it at some point. But someone is suing the Greek government. That's regarding to a visit on the Britannic. And Esme on Instagram says, "My favorite boat is the Disney cruise." Do you know what? A lot of people have been really, really bad at the. I've been not vilifying because that's a strong word. Have been really what's the word I'm looking for? Just a bit so and so about like the Disney Cruise Line. I don't know why, but but I don't know really. I think people are just more into ocean liners, I think, but hey ho, never mind. So biggest Britannic fan ever on YouTube says historic travels are so many people. Exactly, exactly. And also biggest Britannic fan ever says with the Titanic, our tourists you can go is there also for the Britannic with tourists. I don't know about that, but I think after the Titan, YouTube, I don't know. Blue says, "Well, it's the first time I want a Q&A on my own because in Sam's live stream, it's everyone versus maritime history." Exactly. But next time, Blue, it's gonna be you versus everyone next time. What do you think, DK? Do you think we should accept that? I think we should. Satnan Dav on YouTube said, just remembered, did I send you in Instagram DM message the image of the Britannic sinking? I think you did actually. And I think excuse me, I've seen it before as well because that was taken by someone who was in the submarine that sank the Carpathia, from what I understand. I'm curious, may I ask the bonus question? Oh, do you want me to ask the bonus question, Tyler? DK says sounds good. Okay, well, it's official. Blue is the next maritime. Esme on Instagram says, "Is it true that the Titanic tours are currently not available anywhere because what happens on the Titan tour?" Yep, it is true. Or because OceanGate is suspending all voyages now, and then also you can't. I think until the investigation is sorted, you can't really dive direct. Though I did hear, there's going to be like a court case for like a Titanic company to get permission to dive to the wreck to take pictures of the wreck both inside and outside the bow. Don't know what it is yet, but I'm gonna have like a live debate about it on my Discord. So I'll probably leave on Instagram. I'll probably leave a link in stories to my Discord group if you want to participate in that event on Thursday, or if you just want to join in general, I will share that anyway, and everyone is welcome to come. Okay, so right, so Tyler, to answer your question, the bonus question was the RMS Oceanic sailed from Southampton to New York a month after Titanic sank. Along the way, they encountered the lifeboat from Titanic. They found 3 bodies and a ring inside. What was the lifeboat that the Oceanic encountered? So, NTS Oceanus. No, not really. Sorry, Blue. But I think the answer was collapsible A. But yeah, that was just easy one. There you go, Blue. You've answered that one. But yeah. Anyway, since we've gone past the hour mark and since it's hot, I'm going to be calling it a night. So on the Instagram and on YouTube, thank you so much for coming on today. I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to first say goodbye to everyone on Instagram. So everyone on Instagram, thank you so much for joining us. I will keep this video for later in the stories because I know it's not going to be there really. But okay, Mark on Instagram says he's got to go. I need to go. Have a good evening. Stay cool. I will do, Mark, and you take care of yourself. Have a good evening. So I will be saying my goodbyes on Instagram. And until then, guys, have a good week, and I'll see you next week live. Take care, people on Instagram. Bye. Bye. But yeah. Anyway, I did see that. I know I was going to say that, but I disregard it anyway. I bid you adieu. Okay, so I'll probably say my goodbyes here anyway. Oh, Berry says no, don't go. I'm sorry, Berry. I'm gonna have to go. Have you seen the Titanic in 2097? I don't know. If we live long enough to see it, I don't know. Good night, says take care. You too, Dan. And I sent you a photo from the Britannic Lost Life on Discord. Thank you, biggest Britannic fan ever. I'll definitely look into it. Oh, thank you, DK. You are a star. Thank you. But yeah, have a really good night, everybody. And thank you so much for coming on YouTube too. And until then, I'll catch you guys next week. Take care. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.